My name is Reed Yobe, and I would like to talk to the men. Well, women might listen to this as well, uh, because there's something very evil that is going on, that is being done by some women. And I would like women to listen to this as well, so that they may know. And I would like to plead with the women, those that are doing that, to please not do this. It's evil. There could be men that are doing the same thing, but I have witnessed women doing this. And like I said in some of my videos, that the things that I talk about here are things that I either experienced myself or things that I saw happening. Things that I saw happening or things that I experienced. So, what I'm going to talk about here is something that is being done by some women, majority of women. And it's very evil. There are some women that can be anything. There are some women that can pretend to be anything that a man wants. If ever they knew that that man was going to marry them. There are women that will pretend to be something that they are not, just to get the attention of a man that they want to marry them. They pretend. There are women that will get involved with a man. I don't want to say fall in love, but get involved. They meet up with a man, and the man falls in love with them, and they take advantage of that. They don't love the man, but they take advantage of the fact that the man loves them. And they agree to have something to do with the man, to the point of getting married to the person. There are women that will marry a man that they don't love at all, but simply because there is something very important to them that they can benefit from being that particular person's wife. So this is what these women will do. They could be in love, but they would dump the men that they love so that they can get married to the one that they don't love, because there is something that they can benefit from getting married to that particular person. The person could be stable financially. The person could be having assets. I'm talking about property, houses, maybe companies, cars. And then they choose to get married to that particular person, knowing deep down their hearts that they don't love the person. And I want to warn, and I'm giving this as a warning to the men, that you must make it your assignment when you're involved with a woman to know that she is in love with you. Because being in love is important. Because when a person doesn't love you, these are the kind of relationships that will end up in situations whereby the wife cheats on the husband, or she might rekindle things with the love of her life. And that person could still be around. They might not sometimes dump that particular person because they love them. So you must be very careful as a man. Because I'm sure that there is no man that would want to get married to a woman knowing for sure that the woman doesn't love them. Majority of men, when they get married to a woman, they get married with the belief that the woman loves them. No one wants to be a fool, because that's exactly what you will be when you get involved with a woman that doesn't love you at all, but that's just there with you for your own benefit. So you owe it to yourself to know the truth before you get married to her. No man wants to be involved with a woman that doesn't love them. People talk about respect, and women want to be respected, but at the same time we want to be loved. I hear people sometimes saying that for a man, if you respect him, then he will consider that you love him. Now, love and respect are two different things, and we have to agree on that particular point. Love and respect are two different things. We as men, we want to be respected, especially by the one that you are involved with, or your wife, or the woman that you're in love with. You want her to respect you as a man, but you want her also to love you, because it is possible to respect a person without loving them. I'm talking about the love. I'm talking about the kind of a love that's between husband and wife, or two people that are considered to be in a relationship. You can have a brother that you love and respect. As a woman, you may have a brother that you respect. Your own brother, your own sibling. You love your brother and you respect that brother of yours. And the love that you have for your brother is different from the love that you will have for your spouse. So let's agree on that point. It's different. Someone once said, no, men don't want to be loved, they just want to be respected. No, that's not true. Because when we talk about marriage, when we talk about love between a man and a woman in a relationship, you also want to be loved. But the way we are treated differs. The way in which women want to be treated by their men is different from the way the men may want to be treated by their women. But at the end of the day, there is one thing that is important, and that is love. And if that doesn't exist, then it's a problem. Men love, majority of men, they love their women. No men, or rather, let me put it this way, majority of men, when they marry a woman, they marry the woman because they love the woman. And there is this assumption in a man's head, because he is prompted by love to marry a woman, so he will think the same applies to the woman. But circumstances, there are many cases where a woman might get married to a person that they don't love at all. Maybe it could be because they want security. They want someone that is going to look after them. They're thinking ahead and thinking to themselves, who is going to look after me? More especially those who cannot earn a living by themselves. Then they want to look for a person that is going to look after them. And the person might show up that can give them a better life than the one that they can be given by the person that they love. A woman could be in love with a man, but that man could be poor. But then another one shows up that is loaded. I'm talking about cash. And she will sit down and make a choice to say, who should I marry in this case? I cannot marry the man that I love because he's got nothing and he cannot look after me. I'd rather marry the one that I don't love because he can look after me, because he has got the cash. So I'm gonna warn all the men, you must be very careful. The more stable you are financially, the more difficult it is for you to pick a woman. That is why I would encourage for you to look for someone that is at your level from a financial point of view. Look for someone that is at your level. Someone that you know that there is nothing that you can offer her because she's got it all. So if such a woman is to say yes to you, chances are high that she is really saying yes to you. So you must be very careful. The more you have it, the more difficult it is for you to pick a woman. That's why it is very important, and I advise, that's why it is very important for you to never forget the woman that was by your side when you had nothing, because that's the only person that you can be fully convinced that she loves you. I hope this helps someone. My name is Reed Yobe. Thank you. My name is Reed